We're back at the Tasteless TV Showdown for Stormgate, the first official Stormgate tournament here. It's been a very good day so far, and it's going to get a little bit better because we're going to go through the winner's bracket. No one's getting eliminated today. A couple more best-of-5s to go. I am joined on the couch by Sturgeon, by Probe, and by E-Mini. How are you guys doing?
Wonderful. Wow. I'm doing great.
Yeah, I guess
you
would
must
be.
Yeah. No, I'm having a terrible day. It's been really tough out
Oh,
here.
man, yeah.
That 3-0, it was just too
I felt so
difficult.
bad for you when you doubled his supply without attacking. And
Imagine
like,
if it was a really close series. It would have been more content I could have posted on YouTube.
you need to start throwing a little bit, my man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sorry for the content.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're going into Parting versus Theory, which should be really interesting because they probably, my guess is they played the most games out of everyone. Like, literally everyone. Parting has played an unbelievable amount. Theory is always on. They're on the same team. Parting was saying that Theory knows how to block a lot of the stuff that he's doing. So it might actually make this a really interesting match.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of mind games going into this because they'll want to use strategies they haven't used against each other in practice. And I don't know, the way Python was talking about this matchup before, I think Theories must be really strong in this matchup.
Yeah.
Like, he obviously is really, really kind of on the lookout for some strong plays, I think.
Yeah, from what I've heard, if it gets to the mid-game, Theory is really strong, and Parting is actually struggling quite a bit. Like, he gets onto the Kree, but eventually you get to a Gaunt count, and then the Dragon comes out much later, and it's very hard to win the game, and Parting has been struggling with that. So can he defend the early stuff? Can Theory get there? That's what we'd have to see.
Yeah, and this is actually a really important match. Actually, I was talking to a Laser, and he was hoping that they wouldn't do the loser bracket, right? Because he doesn't actually know what you're supposed to do with Infernal in these situations. I think a lot of people don't actually know what you're supposed to do. The one guy that might know is about to play against the strongest player that we know of.
So I think they're going to go home and like study this set and figure out exactly how to break down the rush.
Yeah, it's going to be kind of interesting. But I wonder if we are going to be seeing full. So the rules for the thing is that you can switch races between the different maps or whatever, right? So if like there's a certain map that's better for a certain faction, maybe you can try to do something cheeky there. So will Theory also maybe have something like that cooked up in the cards? Will he want to be trying some sneaky stuff like that in the series?
I feel like he's played so much more Infernal than the other races. I might be wrong on this.
No, that's correct.
But I feel like he really chose his race and just stayed with it. Like, he was one of the earliest players that was super high ranked, winning the very early cups. And I feel like every Theory game I've seen since Infernal came out was on Infernal.
Yeah, I'd be pretty shocked if he changes races. I think he's going to have a few cheeky builds mixed in there, not just like strong macro or something, but maybe some rushes, even cheeses. I think he's got something special cooked up. I'm really curious to see, guys, honestly.
Yeah, well, they are getting ready for the match, so we will be getting into that shortly. While we do prepare for that, we do want to thank you guys for tuning in to the Tasteless TV Showdown. Make sure you follow the channel wherever it may be, subscribe, all that good stuff. Tasteless and the whole team here put in a lot of work to get this tournament together. And how epic is it? I mean, this many players flown in. Artosis flown in?
Oh my god.
Amazing.
The guy talking about himself is flown in? Yeah, it's awesome.
I'm like, I mean, the pro gamers, it's great that they're there, but I mean, anyone can play the game. It's really about those of us who can make stupid jokes about things we don't understand.
Artosis was flown in. We took the subway.
Yeah.
People have made sacrifices.
Wait, I had to walk outside in this disgusting weather for about 15 minutes? I mean, man. Dude,
That's actually rough.
that's
though.
the hardest part of this, really.
I only came here because they got good AC.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly. No, it's disgusting walking around in the Korean hot summer, I'm not going to lie. It's very humid, very hot, even at, 9 in the morning. Ugh.
It's very true. So, what are our predictions? E-Mini, you first.
I feel like Parting is still going to be able to take this fairly convincingly is my overall prediction. I feel like Theory definitely is going to be the one that would know how to deal with his stuff the most. Their teammates, they play against each other a lot. They've been talking. I mean, I heard talking to them as well during some of the downtime that, yes, they do know kind of the stuff that they do. They kind of have some different plans against each other. So I feel like if anyone's going to take some really some good maps here, I think it'll be Theory. So I'm thinking maybe like a 3-1, maybe even a 3-2. I don't think it's going to be a 3-0
Okay.
for Parting, but I think Parting's still going to win.
What about you, Probe?
Fair enough. I haven't beaten Theory yet on the ladder this patch. So I'm not saying I'm as good as Parting, but Theory is really strong in the matchup. Obviously, he practices with Parting a lot. He knows a lot about it. So for that reason, I think Parting 3-0.
Nice. I like that.
That was my prediction as well. I just think Python's like too good, and the push he did earlier in his first set, he said that wasn't even a good build. So
Yeah, but
I
that
can't
was a
even
liar.
imagine
That wasn't even the
what he's got planned that's that much better than that. So even though the teammates and Theory takes games off him a lot, I'm still going Python 3-0.
I don't think it'll be a 3-0, especially now that I've heard that you haven't beaten Theory
true.
here.
Yeah.
No, that does surprise me because you're a smart guy. So I would think that you.
But I was trying to be respectful and play macro.
Yeah.
So I was playing right into his wheelhouse.
Okay, but like that means if Theory can block what Parting's doing, he's extremely good at that next part. So I can see Theory taking a game or two. The thing is, like, whenever Parting is playing a game, I don't ever see anyone beating him at that game, no matter what it is, including StarCraft 2.
Oh my god.
All right, here we go, guys. We're getting started, and wait
Look
a minute.
at that. He's not Infernal. I said they could switch. I knew it.
He didn't even switch, though. He started.
I guess, yeah, fair enough. He switched between matches.
Now do you guys think it's 3-0? Get out of here. He knows how to make Argents as well.
What is going to happen
Oh,
here?
this is going to be spicy for sure.
Both these arc ships moving out here to the middle of the map?
So, yes, I actually did play against Theory's Celestial as well. So I was keeping that in my pocket because I didn't want to spoil because I knew he was going to be playing Celestial in this series.
Look at this.
So he loves to run across the map, build some Argents, proxied, put on some pressure, and we see where it goes from there.
I don't think that works against Parting.
Well, he's also doing it to you. So it becomes really funky.
Do you want to micro against Python though?
Always doing it to...
Look at
He's
them.
not doing it against me because
They're
I'm
gonna
not
go
playing
hug
against
each
him. What are
other.
we talking about here?
Oh!
Dude, they chest bumped.
That
That's
was
sick.
Nice.
All right, so Parting first. Going to go ahead and make his creation chamber. And Theory turned around and then turned around, hemming and hawing a little bit there.
Is he faking him out?
I'm not sure what I'm looking at.
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Why
Oh, he's
is
making
he-
them at
Oh, he's making
them
it
at
home.
home.
Okay.
So Theory will be playing it a little more defensive and going to react to Parting's attempted aggressive stance here. So we'll see if Theory does have something cooked up real nice to be able to defend.
Huh. What is this?
It's so weird that
He, like, cuts it off, but that doesn't really do anything, right?
yeah. Why is Theory's arc ship further from his base than Python's? I'm like so confused.
No, Theory's top right.
That's what I'm saying. And
Yeah.
his arc ship is
Yeah, it
lower
was
than
behind
Python's.
it.
Oh, I
It was
see what you're
behind
saying.
it.
I see what you're saying. Okay, okay.
It's
Yeah,
like
no.
making my brain hurt. But okay, we get started here. Top bar abilities being used. These Argents picking away at the buildings here. 3 out already for Parting. Where's Theory's units?
They're up on the
Oh, the
cliff
high
here.
ground.
This is not going well.
I'm,
for
dude,
Theory.
yeah. I'm having flashbacks right now to Printf for Scalzi, but yeah, this is like Parting is crushing through this right now.
Just more assertive, more dominant, gets straight into the base, cuts off, kills a bunch of power banks.
Seems like he had a better plan.
Yes, I agree.
Like just straight up, it felt like Theory was not sure what he wanted to do when his arc ship went back and forth a little bit.
Right.
Like that's the biggest giveaway that you're not exactly sure what you're supposed to do. Like you have to have a plan. It's better to do the wrong plan well than to hem and haw anything and get the right plan.
Yeah, you have to be super decisive with this kind of stuff because this thing snowballs so quickly.
Yes.
Like you can't make a hesitation or make a mistake. Really, it's
Yeah.
super down to the wire.
Oh, the dogs.
Even your building being 1 second late means the unit comes out 1 second late, which can change the fight. And Parting really committed from the get-go to doing this build. But
Parting knew he was doing this build. He was building M-cores, and the M-cores to build the creation chambers. Like, he was committed from the beginning, whereas Theory doubted. He built the creation chamber back at home on the high ground. Just no real, confidence in what he was doing.
Yeah, and you can tell that he's obviously paying a hardcore here. He has to lift off. Yeah, the collection array has to get out of here. And like Theory is, it feels like he's very, very far behind at this point.
And even that is a show of the experience, because Parting actually took the north base third, instead of
Yeah.
the front natural
Right.
because of the low ground risk against
Ah,
Argents. So
yeah.
that just shows the experience as well.
Yeah, that's a very good point. But maybe this is just a map thing. Maybe he's like, yeah, this map I really don't like. You know, you look at the placement of the Luminite. Maybe that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to get really awkward here because now the turret or the power banks are starting to get onto the high ground here as well, and then you can use the top bar ability on them as well to just continually shred away at these Argents over here. I mean, we're trying to get them defensively as well from Theory, but I mean, at this point, the Creation Chamber is also potentially going to get picked off, and then you just have 0 production as Theory on the defensive side as well.
Yeah, he's just going to have to GG.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, he lost so much eco after that collection array lifted, he just couldn't keep up. And he was already behind from losing a couple units early on. So.
Not decisive enough.
No.
you do have to be super decisive in these situations. It's just choose a path and go.
Dude, Pine was like, you thought that first sec was quick and straightforward? Like, hang on a minute, let me show you this. So when's he going to change the build then? Like,
Yeah, we still haven't seen it. Where's the next step?
That's the
He said,
funny,
I'll
that's
show
the
you
funny
guys
part.
the
He
strong
doesn't.
part.
Yeah.
It's actually his best build, and he just keeps doing
Yeah,
it, like, the
don't
whole
believe
tournament.
anything Parting says.
I don't.
Yeah,
This
that's
is all
for
he
sure.
wants to win and win comfortably
Yeah.
and dominantly.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Well, he's
does
on his way.
Theory,
Yeah.
does he change race to Infernals? Is that a map thing specific, do you think? Probably map specific.
Broken is very
right?
tough, so I think Jagged and Broken against like.
So that was
'Cause
the
they're the
answer for
smallest
Jagged
maps,
Maw?
right?
no, that wasn't the answer for Jagged and More either.
Oh, okay.
He,
What is it? Can you just tell us the
No,
answer?
I
to
wanna
this?
see-
Look at
I
this
wanna see
guy.
him to do
Keep
it.
your secrets.
I will. But he didn't do it in that game.
You know what
is
it's
I'll
going to
say.
be? His theory's going to do something like, that's what it was. That's what I was talking about.
If he ever
Whatever
wins
wins.
one, he switches to Inferno. That's what
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah. Well, we'll be getting into Game 2 here shortly, and I believe you get to choose as the loser of the map, right?
No.
No, it's determined at first, the map order, but then you could technically then choose, like, I think the loser is the one that gets to choose if they are switching faction.
I think it's actually
The
person who
winner
didn't-
chooses faction first, and
right,
loser
right,
gets
right,
the
right.
chance
to
to
counterpick.
counterpick.
Right,
Yeah.
right, right.
Is that correct? I
Yeah.
thought it was just whoever
That's
picked.
right.
Anyway, we're into the games. More important.
Oh, and it's Dragon
Jagged
Ball.
Maw!
Come on.
Oh,
Build the second arc ship. Build the second arc ship.
Oh, is that
Is that the
play?
thing?
That might be the play.
I don't think it is.
We'll find out.
I think that these two arc ships are on a collision course right now.
They're going to do the chest bump again. Oh, never mind.
Oh,
Oh,
Parting's
oh,
winning
Parting.
back.
Oh.
Whoa, hold
Win.
on.
Win.
What's that?
Come on, commit, man. What the heck?
Do it.
Here it comes.
Coming over with the Morph Core here.
Yeah, so this is a popular all-in on this map. Obviously short rush distance. Mass Morph Core. Just build as many as you can and go, go, go.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's one Morph Core.
We're going to see a lot more of those, I think. There's going to be a lot more coming out here pretty quickly. The Argent's coming on up to try and deal with them, but the second Morph Core is already spawned, and they're going to start to tickle away at some of these little link nodes here on the bottom. And this is going to be probably one of the most interesting things we've ever cast in our lives.
Well, here it comes, boys. Here it comes. Second arc ship. Oh, told you.
What?
Damn.
He's going to make, like, he's just making Morph Cores out of 2 Arc ships at the same time.
So the
so
thing
sick.
is,
Brilliant.
with Morph Cores, they actually don't get targeted by the overcharge. So
Oh.
you can't use it defensively.
Oh my god, so you have to use the Argents, and then they use their own little
And then-
shooty gun.
And then if your Morph Core gets weak, you just build a building.
yeah.
Yep.
And then overcharge it and kill the Argents.
Wow.
Oh, man.
God.
Seems like a good strat.
Yeah, yeah.
Does
Holy-
Parting know about this strat? Why doesn't he have 2 arc ships?
yeah.
Maybe this is the meta. You have to go to arc ship because I thought Parting had a really good hold of this.
Mm-hmm.
Creation Chamber on the low ground, Power surged it, Argent straight away, and he still is in a terrible position.
And look at this, he has to pick up as well. All right, Parting trying to run out of here.
I mean, this is a full evacuation here of the main. He's moving everything down to the natural. Already 5 Morph Cores here on the high ground. I mean, this is a very desperate situation already. He only has 1 Argent down here. Second one on the way.
There is a Power Surge link node, though. Let's see how good this is. I think it's pretty decent.
Wow,
Yeah, look
Think
at that.
it
The
worked?
Morph Core taking tons of damage here.
Wow.
And Parting is just going to try to dive on it, maybe? No, he turns around.
Oh, it makes the building.
Oh
Well, and
my
now
God.
he can overcharge it for the Argent. Let's it live.
Does an Argent 1v1 a Morph Core at all? Is that like if they just sit and attack each other? Is it who wins?
I actually don't know.
What am I watching right now?
This is peak Storm.
Welcome to Stormgate.
Dude, that is a lot of Morph Cores. My
Yeah.
gosh.
He really can't kill this Link Node.
Wow.
Oh,
One went
Now
down.
he goes,
He
now he
didn't have
goes,
the
now he goes.
He didn't have the money for it. All right, well now we're gonna jump on this Link Node and try to
Second
kill
Morph
it.
Core goes down. But
And
the
a
Link
second Link Node is now turned into a cannon.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
build
God.
buildings, Theory. Build the buildings. Oh, no. You
got
can
no
heal
money.
it. You can heal it. Just put it. Yeah,
Oh
put
wait,
it
no,
away.
he doesn't need money, right? They don't cost
They don't
anything. Oh my God, that's right. That's crazy.
And then obviously second arc ship gives a lot of healing.
Right.
Right.
Oh my God. Well, he's gonna kill the second Link Node.
this is crazy. I actually thought we were going to see a miraculous hold here.
Yeah, no, they were doing pretty good for a little bit there, but now everything's getting thinned out. One of those Argents is super low on hit points, and a couple more shots from the Morph Cores could kill it off. Nice micro by Parting to keep that alive, and try his little micro here to get out barely outside of the range of the Morph Cores is pretty good, but the collection array is going to go down, and now that's, I mean, he's got one Prism, and that's also going to get killed off. We've got no income here from Parting.
Yeah, he's doing his best to micro this as much as he can, but without any more units being produced, without any income, I don't see what he can do here.
Dude, that is so strong.
I'm surprised he didn't do it on the last map as well.
Yeah.
I think it can be just as strong, really.
Yeah, why not? Like, I mean, a little bit further travel, but not that much.
Oh, he's
And
just gonna
like,
abandon.
even things went wrong. Okay, GG.
So can you just not like expand against this at all?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. Did he go for expansion?
Did he take the array?
I can't actually remember.
Or did he just
Or
make
did,
No,
no, he went
no.
creation.
on the low
Part
yeah.
went creation chamber straight away.
Right.
So even with that, he still died.
Mhm.
Maybe you need to just turtle on the natural base with like 3 link nodes. They were holding pretty decently.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, like was going into the main the problem? Like when he tried to like save the.
Yeah.
Like,
Maybe you can
what if-
kite, but
Yeah.
not really commit to it.
What if you just like?
Mm.
I mean, then you have no money, but like, what if you just lift off the collection array and just like leave immediately and just like.
Then you have 0 income, right?
Yeah,
you have just
yeah,
the
yeah,
one
yeah.
prism mining. It's very rough.
Yeah.
What happens if 2 people do that strategy at the same time? What does
Oh
that
my
look like?
God.
Can we each have Jagged Moor again?
Yeah. No,
No.
I'm trying to imagine how that game gets decided if you both do exactly that strat against each other. It-
Person who chickens out first loses.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did you try to make something else? Oh.
So literally just like a 20-minute game of only Morph Cores playing against.
Yeah,
There's
that'd
like
be great.
6 arc ships and 20 Morph Cores each.
Just keep going, arc ship,
No,
man.
that's actually true. Like, if the Morph Core gets low, you can just build another arc ship.
Oh my God, you're right.
Oh.
I mean, it is 100, but still.
Oh my God. No, the fact that you get, like, some people may not know this that's watching, but normally you build stuff normally with the amount of resources and time required as, like, you know, per normal, but then with a Morph Core, you have to pay a much less amount of money. The Link Nodes is, like, 0 money. Like, you don't have to pay anything, I think,
Well,
right?
the Link Node does cost 100 normally. So with the Morph Core costing 100, it's therefore free.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
one that
yeah.
has the significant discount is the arc ship.
Mm.
And some others have slightly different. But essentially, obviously, it takes time to build the Morph Core,
Mhm.
actually build it. So you're compensated with that. So when you
Right.
build it with the Morph Core, it builds much quicker.
Let's see.
Okay, we see Theory sticking with the Celestial Armada here.
So is he going to do the same thing now?
No. This map is much too big to do it, I think. We already see Theory, yeah, going for the expansion. It's pretty much mirror at the moment. Straight into, I imagine, Proxy Argent again.
So kind of repeat of game 1.
Yeah.
Ish.
Guys, fate favors the brave, okay? So, like, I think he should have gone for that exact same strat again and see if Party
Yeah.
has what it takes.
Yeah.
Even, like, Parting is actually power surging his arc ship, whereas Theory isn't. I don't think there's any reason not to at this point, so... and also, Parting, once again, committing with the M-cores straight into the creation chamber. They build much quicker.
Yeah.
The power surge on the arc ship does make it move faster,
Yes.
right? That's the buff that they get?
Yep. And if you were to power surge any of the production buildings, it's a 50% increase on production speed.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, in theory, taking his creation chamber at home again at the natural. So we could be looking at something similar. The one thing that's better for him, actually, Parting's made his creation chamber on the right, the correct side, which leads to the third base, right? Like if Theory had taken his actual natural, it would be a much further route than if he'd taken the third base like that. So kind of good read by parting. You get what I mean? Like he's made it on the left side of the inner circle.
Yeah.
And
they don't
also
have
with
as
the
far
Archer
to walk.
here, you know, Theory can't actually heal this Argent, whereas Partings will get healed.
Right.
So it's actually very bad stuff.
Oof. Yeah, I feel like if you just lose the first Argent, this just can snowball so quickly. Oh, getting the last shot too is so brutal.
Forced to abandon the base. Already moving away the collection array, so Theory's very much down in economy here. And if you lose some power banks, you get power blocks, you can no longer use overcharge. Like, it's very rough.
Yeah, Theory is sending that Argent around to Parting's natural, his second base, but yeah, he's able to use the top bar ability here, and he's just face tanking it, but he won't be able to get
Eats
anything
it
done.
in the face.
Man, this
And
is...
This is rough. He's going to
Yeah.
lose his creation chamber here, and that's all his production gone from units. So, Parting looking very dominant here in game number 3.
I feel like we should have just done the same thing.
Yeah, what if Theory had 6 morph cores?
Yeah, dude.
Told you guys.
Same.
Told
I mean,
you
this
guys.
map is also still fairly small. Like, it's not the. It's definitely one
It's
of
not
the
the
smaller
biggest
maps.
map, no.
Yeah.
It's not like Boneyard or something.
Yeah.
The thing is, sometimes, as people that have been in RTS for a long time, I think there can be this tendency to overstate like how big a map is. And be
Yeah.
like, well, I mean, this map's just too big, you can't do it. It's like, well, you can do it. You can do it. All right? And like, yes, in theory, it's a little bit weaker, but he's winning by a lot with it. So it's okay,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like Broken and Secluded are the two small, well, and Jagged Moor by Air are the smallest maps, right?
Yeah. So
Yep.
those 3 are all done.
Yeah.
So then all
So
you
next
have left.
game-
Theory switches to Infernal.
Hey.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I would
Well,
actually really like to see
Hang on a
is-
minute, though. He's picking off a collection array here.
Yeah, this isn't bad.
Yeah.
Equal supply. Hang
Nice,
on a minute.
nice.
So,
Yeah.
sorry, no more econ for either player, right?
This is getting a
Hidden
little bit
Prism.
wild.
A little tiny bit.
So they each have 1 prism left.
Right.
Oh wow.
5 Argents versus...
What can you afford off one person?
Yeah. Right. What the hell? Oh my god.
Oh, no.
This is so.
He's
weird.
remade his creation chamber here. This
Wait,
is kind of
Theory's-
sick. He's like in this game.
Okay, so how many Argents each here?
1, 2, 3,
Someone
4,
count 'em
6,
quick.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there's 7 or 8.
Oh, but he has the energy.
Yeah.
Theory has the energy.
Oh.
Good targeting there by Parting, though.
It's good pullback as well to be able to make sure that those ones do
Oh,
not
the
get killed
creeps.
off. Oh my god, no.
No, this is actually good.
This is
'cause
good,
you'll get
right?
money, you'll get money.
Oh, true. Good point. I thought Parting was going to jump on him while he was getting like.
Yeah,
I
well,
thought he
that
was
would
gonna
be-
get sandwiched.
That
or
would be
something.
crazy.
No, yeah, that is actually very good. Now you can see how much money he suddenly has. God, the income is so low with these. just
What's
Yeah.
that
one
building
each.
doing? Is that it being oversurged? Whatever?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It just increases the regeneration rate of the.
Although now
And the
he's
production speed, right?
now he's power blocked. He actually can't overcharge anymore.
Mm.
Okay,
Oh.
he just unpowered a bunch of his buildings. Yeah, there we go. Nice.
And
Dude,
Theory
Theory might have
actually has
this.
the
Yeah, I
numbers
think he
advantage
does.
here.
Oh my god! Wait a
One more
minute.
Argent come from the top of Theory's jumping on this army here. How has he turned this around?
GG.
And
Oh!
GG's!
That's
What?
surprising to me.
That was sick.
Where did all those Argents come from when
He
they just like
snuck them.
walked into the main base? Like,
Yeah. No, I don't know how he got all those. After he lost the first one, I was surprised that he was able to equalize that count, get across the map, kill the economy, rebuild those 2 buildings, hit the creep camp. You know, like, well done.
I think he just
Well done.
hid them the whole time. Like he just knew that he wasn't going to be able to save his main base, and was just like, okay, I'm just banking as many Argents as I can, hiding them, make sure he can't find them, and then I'm just going to go for the counterattack.
Dude,
And then he ends up winning it with the forward power bank. It's so good.
his
Wow.
decision making was so good. Like he instantly gave up the natural. If he like stays and fights for that with all making
Yeah.
Argents and stuff, he just loses.
Yeah, I think
But he
you're right.
instantly gave it up, counterattacked, took out Parting's main, and then like just kept rallying Argents around the map, and he eventually catches up in numbers. That was a crazy game.
I was originally thinking that the link nodes that Parting built at his natural base were really good. So, but they're quite expensive.
Mm.
And that's the Argents that he was missing
Yeah,
Right.
in,
yeah.
in the
Ah.
fight. So he still lost that base regardless because the arrays are actually made of paper. So they don't really protect him in the long run.
Yeah.
So because of that, he's down in Argents, goes on to lose the game.
Wow.
Wow.
Wild game there. Now Parting's on the back foot?
Yeah.
Maybe
this
he plays
is-
Infernal.
He's got a good Infernal. And, I mean,
true.
we're going to bigger maps. What if it was Infernal versus Infernal now? Now,
Oh
that would
my
be crazy.
God.
I think Parting will stay with Celestial.
Yeah.
I think he just went through his head exactly what you just said. He's like, oh, okay, I just, in these situations, I need to make sure I'm making the Argents. But
he would have second faction pick, so he could counterpick it. If
True.
that
People
is
forget that
true.
Parting has a 96% win rate Infernal or something. Like, it's not sloppy at all. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's just so good in all of these games, it feels like. Every new game that comes out. Every faction that he plays, he's just a god gamer at all of them.
pretty much every race, every game. Yeah, so suddenly Parting on the back foot, down in a series for the first time this event. Let's see what happens then. Theory and Parting both sticking with the Celestials here. We see the Morph Core moving out to take this base down here. Do you think?
Oh, there it is. Oh, the scan tried to catch it as well. It saw
Did
the
it
first.
see it?
It saw the
He sees
first one.
nothing.
Didn't
Doesn't
see
see
it?
the second.
Man.
Doesn't see the second.
And he's going collection array first. I was actually thinking about this, about the risk of this build coming up, that I think maybe you should open Prism, like a Prism opener instead of an array opener.
Okay.
Because
it's not
then
as
you can go
committal.
Creation Chamber and Argent straight away, start creeping a bit, but still have an economy behind it. Whereas he's now committed to this array. The Morph Cores are coming.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think Parting's going to lose this. Like, this is the strat, guys.
Everyone in the lower bracket is losing their minds right now. It's like,
well, they did not
no,
expect this.
No, please.
Like, yeah,
Don't
give me
send
that
Parting
Infernal
down
player.
there.
Yeah.
This really makes me worried about what I should do in the next series.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
That's
play.
actually true. Clem right now is watching
Yeah.
this.
Well, here
And
come
he
the
might
Morph
actually be
Cores.
sitting right behind us watching it, listening to all your thoughts. So you better
Keep
start
talking,
start
pros.
sewing in some stupid ideas.
I don't think this is a good build at
Yes.
all.
This is really weak. I
mass
know the hard
freeze.
counter to this.
The worst build. Actually, no one does this on ladder. It's impossible to be. It's no good at all.
Okay, this is a lot of Morph Cores. How do you possibly do this as Parting? Is the question.
So he's on the Parting stuff is on the bottom, right? That's
Right.
That's what
Yeah.
Is there
everybody's
just
going
no way?
for.
There's just
I have no clue.
yeah. Damn.
I think this is really scary.
Yeah.
Two
Yeah.
arc ships, constant healing, overcharge. He's tried to commit to link nodes again, but probably the second one will get up, not this first one. He's forced to... No, he's only upgrading one, so that's about to go down.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
So many Morph Cores here now. Second link node's going to go down.
He's just gonna get everything.
And we thought Kree were good units.
Here we were
Dude.
complaining about the Kree. Really, it was the Morph Core all along.
Just ball-shaped units in general, man.
The Cabal's like, me too. No.
Well, I mean, you could steal on it. Right?
One game the Cabal's not good in.
Right, so we got a couple link nodes up in the main here. Are they actually switched up into
Okay.
some cannons? Are they actually able to shoot is the question.
One of them is.
One can.
Dude, look at this.
Two can.
Oh my God, the Morph Cores.
Look at the Morph Cores. They're
The
like
Morph
trying to
Cores are
push
coming
past
for
each
you.
other. Like, hey, come on, let me get in range here. I want to get a shot.
And
at this.
look at this arc ship micro. Brings them in, sucks up the ammo from these buildings, turns them around.
Well, gets the heal on two of the weakened ones that were getting focused. Very nice. Does kill the
nice.
power bank. Is nice.
Does he have to back off, or is he going to regroup and
just
just
kill the
keep
archer.
making
Oh,
Morph Cores?
Oh, no.
Here come the Argents to try and say something about it, but I mean,
Body
4
block.
Argents, are they able to take on this many Morph Cores and this many floating circles? Can they kill them? I'm
Well, I think you
wondering.
can do a little
They have
like
more-
kiting from the side, right?
Do
Yeah.
they have more range?
The Argents, yes.
Slightly,
I think
slightly
they
more
have one
range,
more,
right?
right?
One more?
I believe.
No clue.
A little bit more.
I'll be honest, I haven't been in this situation
Bro,
very much.
You better figure it
Yeah.
out.
Come on,
because
bro.
I need to
That's
test
why
this
you're
out.
on the couch.
Sorry, I gotta go.
yeah.
He killed the Arc ship, by the way.
Yeah.
Killed it with the Morph Cores. So now we have no Arc ship.
No power. 52 overcharge.
Oh, no.
He's fine. Oh, man.
Imagine if this turns into a 30-minute long macro game.
Dude, no way.
I'll be
Well,
down, but he's found the
Party
creation
turns
chamber
around.
now. This is the problem. He won't be able to make any more Argents from there. Is Theory going home?
I think he's just killing this creation chamber.
And then he'll go back?
I think so.
Yeah.
Like, why would you go home? Is there really a point? Like, I think you actually can break it.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about the range of the Argents, but yeah.
But, like, if you push them all the way to the wall, can you do that? Like, if you start to approach his base, if they pull to the left, like...
Yeah, maybe.
Well, then you're on
no,
top of
I
all the
mean,
link nodes.
Yeah, with the
Yeah.
double link node. How many? Does he have a third link node there?
I think there's three.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
three there.
Yeah, maybe you do. Maybe you do go back. Look at this. He's remade his arc ship.
He is staying.
An incredible defense.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
fact that he's alive right now is
Yeah.
amazing. Like,
It is.
I'm
Okay.
impressed that Theory knows how to build more than one unit.
Wait, yeah.
He's
Oh,
transitioning.
you're right.
Look
Yeah,
at that.
look
Now
at the
he's
Argents.
got them. I mean, this is still going to be a little bit awkward, I think, for Theory, because the link nodes on the back end are still there. So it's like it's very difficult to just dive onto the last position. And now, since Parting will potentially have the Argent advantage no matter what, he can do this constant kiting move back and forth with the higher Argent count. And Theory
Right.
can't actually commit until he can match that.
and not just the Argent count, also the energy he's getting from the power banks.
True,
right?
yes.
Is increasing their damage a lot. So even though the numbers are somewhat similar, he does
Good
have the
point.
extra energy. He's going to have to kite, though. You can't just fight those morph cores. You have to kite, and he's doing a really good job of micro in here. Just darting in and out of the range, trying to get as many Argent shots off as he can. If he kills the Creation Chamber, that would be huge.
Gets one Argent. Ooh, that is
Ooh.
big. And then no more production if this goes down. He does.
1 HP!
Oh,
It's on 1 HP!
Oh my god.
Oh, that's so sad.
If you kill that, is that kind of like a tipping point? Like, can you just like, you'll just have way more Argents at that point eventually.
oh, I
'cause-
don't think he's breaking this ever. You know.
I think if you kill that, you have a chance. Like, if it lives, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, so the building's regen, right? Except if
Yeah.
you're power blocked. And Theory just power blocked himself using the overcharge.
Oh.
So
He is still
he's
regenning
still probably going to lose it
slowly.
regardless.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, Party was not going to let
Okay,
that
you
thing
got it.
stay up.
That's huge, getting that pick off there. And
I
this
mean-
Argent number is starting to rise here for
Yeah.
Partin. I'm suddenly becoming a bit of a believer.
Yeah, man. I mean, he is kind of committing a little bit too far into the
Yeah.
workforce, maybe. But I mean, now he's going to start clearing out those Argents on the bottom as
Oh,
well.
gets
Gets a
the
nice
morph
one on the
core.
Morph Core. This is, yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm kind of believing in Parting at
Yeah.
this point.
No, absolutely. You can
This
see
is
he's
crazy.
working his way back. Like, he knows what he needs to do in this position. And it feels like Theory doesn't have, like, a completely solid plan. Like,
Yeah.
if you ask me right now, like, what is exactly what Theory's trying to do, and I can't really answer it based on what I'm seeing him play.
Yeah.
The thing with the morph cores is the flying units in this game don't stack
Oh.
properly, so they don't get all of their DPS. Like
Yeah.
the ones at the
Yeah.
back, they're doing nothing. They're just
Right.
bumping into each other.
Absolutely.
So the Argents become really powerful.
Yeah, especially if you're kind of spreading them in a line and then coming in from different angles. Because the Morph Cores have to continually align themselves to try to make a straight line against the Argent straight line.
Yeah,
and they're a little bit slower, so it's like you can just out-control this.
The problem here for Parting, though, is Theory's taken an extra collection array and made two extra Creation Chambers. So his Argent numbers are going to rapidly increase here the longer the game goes. So Parting's actually on a timer to break out of this. Like, he can't just kite forever. He's actually going to have to do something at some point. He's pushing in here. He does have the Argent number lead. There's still so many Morph Cores. Finally getting some shots off as these Argents move into range.
Oh,
He takes down one. That's huge.
Getting some good volleys.
Yeah.
he's like two-shotting these Morph Cores by this point.
Yeah.
The
Getting-
heals, though, from the arc ships are huge on all these units. And the energy is doing wonders for
Dude,
Parting's Argents.
he's breaking through,
He's
though.
doing it like...
Slowly but surely, he's doing it.
This has been like a 5-6 minute non-stop micro fest right here. Like,
Dude, this must be
insane.
exhausting.
Yeah, really.
Oh, finally broken. Pushed Theory back. Now
Wow.
for Theory,
Oh,
it's
but
just buying time. I mean, Parting doesn't know about that base. Is he going to check it? Probably not. Anytime soon, at least.
Probably not, but Theory's
Well, he's
making
going to start to
Argents,
chase him
like,
down.
3 at a time.
And he's going to have to turn, right?
Well, he's going to lose both his arc ships if he
My
doesn't.
God.
fight.
Yeah. Oh, look, he's trying to split him. That's so cute. That is the cutest.
The slowest moving.
Now's
building
actually
in
the
game.
perfect time to jump because there's no more energy on the Argents. They've wasted it all on this.
Oh, yeah.
true.
Yeah.
But he still has more, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Right now. Parting's turned this game around.
He's got a
is he
supply
going to
lead
expand
now.
now? Or do you
Oh,
think he
he's-
just shoves?
Well, actually, as we just learned from Parting, you're at an advantage if you lose all your arc ships. What you do is you turtle up with your link nodes, and then you just make Argents, and then you remake your arc ship.
Yeah, look at this. Parting, I don't think Parting knows that base is down there. He's just going across the map now, taking the tower, and he's going to start moving around on the left-hand side here. He doesn't realize.
Well, you wouldn't expect that to be the base.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, there's crystals flying around everywhere. Like, what is going on? Parting's taking the longest route around the side of the map here.
You can't go through the middle.
Yeah, you can't go through the middle. They're the only two routes on this map
course,
now.
yeah.
It's changed a lot across the iterations. I was confused as well.
Yeah, I forgot they changed this map, didn't they?
Is there anything in the main base of Theory, or did he move all of it away? Oh, the collection area is still there.
But if they trade, that's really bad for Parting, right? But I mean, he has all those link nodes in his base still, so maybe Theory can't push in there.
Look, with all these, look, if you see this hit your main array,
You just go.
you have
right?
to counter.
Yeah.
There's nothing else.
Yeah.
It's the only move.
Look at that, he's moving.
Yeah. This is the only move, and this will Parting will be like, oh damn, I didn't think of that.
Oh.
This is the thing about this faction is that you can expand anywhere. Like your buildings move, you can put them anywhere you want. It's the most flexible race when it comes to just being able to go wherever you want.
Yeah.
So you can just pull these little moves where you just come out of nowhere. Like Parting just did not think that he would be here, but. Is this going to be enough defensively? Because all of a sudden these Argents are getting killed off, but he will trade them for the collection array. We'll just try to kill that out. And the prisms as well.
That
Nice
was
micro.
a little bit greedy trying to get the prism.
Yeah.
Okay, I like the dive on the array. I think he was just trying to shut down the entire economy, but I feel like that's a little bit too
Oh, he's going
much.
to cut them off. He's going to cut off his Argents.
Oh,
the huge
no.
flank from Parting. Boom. He takes out one Argent at a time with these big volleys here.
Oh, this is brutal.
That was
now.
huge, and he has the big numbers advantage. It's 47 to 20 supply now in Parting's favor. How many prisms does Parting have? Does he have good eco here?
I think. Three.
3.
So he does not have good eco.
And
Theory
has
2 collection arrays.
Do the math, Probe.
It's a lot more.
It's a lot more. All right, Probe did the
A
math,
lot
guys.
more.
It's a lot more.
That's very exact. Thank you.
How many link nodes are down here? Only 2.
Ah, and it's such a great choke point as well.
Yeah.
Like, you can't spread out the Argents properly.
Yeah, that's tough to push into. So do you think Parting...
Yeah, go around, right? Because
Yeah.
it's like light forest that you can walk through, I think. Oh, no.
Oh,
Parting
he's
has
got
an
he's
array.
got one.
He snuck one out. Let's go.
So it's not a lot. It's similar now, right?
Yeah, quite similar.
Similar eco.
I
And
think
Parting...
Theory's slightly ahead, but I would still prefer to be Parting's position. The Argents are so powerful when they have energy.
Dude, you're right. It is going to be a 30-minute macro game.
Yeah, how did that
Called
happen?
it.
I've predicted everything so far.
We
It
should
was
just listen to Pro.
apart from the
just
trio.
not supposed to be that.
We should just listen to the Pro Gamer, I feel like.
Yeah. Can you just tell us what happens in Game 5 now? Just like...
Vanguard mirror.
Oh, now that would be something.
Dog Wars. Masked dog.
It's just going to be an arm wrestling match to decide.
They just play rock, paper, scissors.
All right, Parting's got him contained here. He knows he can't push in this way at least.
Actually, maybe Theory did lose his second collection array. Maybe I'm wrong. Sorry. It was on the...
He
down
still had
here?
one, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
so
he still has
but
one.
The Argents did run back past there. Obviously, he was trying to flank the army, so they didn't clean it up. I was just wondering if maybe he did.
And Parting has the camps as well. A few camps here as well, right?
Vision. Oh, speed is actually
Speed,
huge. The
if-
passive speed.
Yeah,
boost.
the passive speed boost is nice for darting in and out.
I mean,
getting
and the
those extra
vision
shots.
boost as well, just to be able to tell that,
Yeah.
like where the units are exactly. Like, it's definitely
Yeah.
a big benefit here to have those. Is Parting just on one collection array? So
Did he
it's-
remake one in the main?
I think no, he
Still
did.
just prisms?
I'm pretty sure he made one because he's got so many Argents at this
Yeah.
point. I mean, he's going to try to come in here. There's so many power banks recharging all of the Argents from Theory, but the numbers
he's
are so
pushing
difficult.
out too far.
Yeah.
He needs to stay back in the little choke. Like, he can't actually walk out and give them good surface area. Parting just has too much.
Yeah, I think at this point it's just going to be a matter of Parting kind of wearing him down, baiting out his cooldowns on the buildings with the top bar
Oh, there
abilities.
is no collection.
Yeah, he's remade that. So Parting, I mean, he's double supply now almost. It's just going to be a numbers game at this point as he slowly whittles down these buildings and units eventually.
I mean, he's in one-shot potential now for these Argents and even some of these buildings, it looks like. So this is going to get really difficult. Yeah, you look at that. Oh, my God.
Very close.
Barely doesn't kill that Link node, but still a lot of damage. And it forces Theory to kind of come out of the base a little bit, and then he just, takes advantage of that as well.
That's just way too much. Yeah. I almost feel like he can just push in at this point. Just go south. Push the Argents back the wall, kill all of them, and there's nothing left.
Yep. Well, Parting is now going south. He's on his little journey down to the southern regions of the map, and he will finally kill absolutely every Argent in the crazy game that started with a double arc ship Morph Core rush.
What a wild game.
Looks like we're going out at the end.
Yeah, Parting's hold and come back here.
Yeah.
This will be studied for days until a patch comes out.
Yeah.
This was so impressive by Parting. Like, he looked like he was completely on the back foot. He had like 2 Argents and a Dream for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Just microing back and forth against the Morph Cores. Theory's still hanging in the game here, doing everything he can, but he is eventually just going to be out of Argents here as Parting walks in now, one-shotting them almost.
The thing I loved in this game, I mean, apart from the fact that Parting was almost in the losers bracket, was just how all the power surges were being used by both players so often, like on the power banks, on the link nodes. Like, it was really nice to see. And, like, as a new ability, we don't really think about it too much. At least I don't. So I really appreciated that.
Yeah. No, they're very on top of it.
Chrono Boost. Good ability.
Man. It is pretty good. It's like a versatile Chrono Boost. You can get many different things from it. It's pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah, dude, what a set we are having here now. Going into Game 5.
Yeah.
But who was it? Parting said we were going to have a 6 set, whatever happened, and he was absolutely right.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're going to see in this last game. Do you think Theory will do that build again after the way Parting held this?
Yes.
Yeah, because it's the only thing that's gotten him even close to a win.
Yeah.
He was in a good position, though, right?
Yeah,
like,
I think he could have won.
He could have won.
Just dive a bit harder.
Won.
Yeah,
Just
I
go.
think so.
I actually think so. Well, I mean, once the 3 link nodes are up, it's like getting a little bit hard. But like, if he goes for Celestials again, I think 100%. You have to keep doing the strat. It's like obviously very, very strong, very hard to hold. Parting is not actually holding it very like accurately, if we could say that, right? Like, this is not like a textbook. Like, here's how you hold this rush, and Parting's doing that. It's like he's kind of wiggling around and outplaying it kind of as the game goes longer, and it's a really hard-fought victory. So I think if he goes Celestials, he has to do that rush, and Parting should just take that into account, maybe do the same thing. I would really prefer to see Infernal pick, though. Yeah. That would be very cool.
Yeah. I kind of want to see them both do the double arc ship rush against each other, though. I want to see what happens.
I want to see that madness, too.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to see it, but
chaos.
I don't think Parting wants to play that, right? Like, he keeps going the creation chambers.
Yeah, but I mean, is that because he doesn't know about this? Is this the one build that he actually, doesn't actually know about? Or
maybe he thinks it loses to what he's doing.
Yeah. He has definitely played against this.
Okay.
Like, he knows about it for sure.
Well, he may have been holding it in his ladder games or something like that, and now that Theory's actually beating him / coming really close and like being in positions where he should win, Parting may reassess it and be like, oh, it's actually stronger than I thought.
Yeah, just, I can do that too. Like,
yeah.
Very curious. I want to know what the last map here is as well. That's going to have a big influence on the strategies.
True. Boneyard? Is that what it is? Or
no, Isle of Dread.
Isle of Dread.
Celestial versus Celestial. No changes.
Let's go. Arc ships. Fight.
More, of course. Go.
What is that called in the MOBA games? Like ARAM or something?
All random, all
yeah,
mid.
let's go. All arc ship, all middle.
Nice.
Seems to me in this game, it's going to be Argent versus Argent again. And actually, the Celestial game I played against Theory was on this map, and that's 100% what he went for.
Okay.
So I think we'll see that.
Yeah, he's already rallying the Morph Core over to the other Luminite mine there as well.
There
so
he is, locked in.
We'll be going for this.
Ooh. Parting's, I think, going for a 3rd collection array.
Yeah.
So 3 collection array, and then we're going to have the very faster Argents coming out for Theory, right? So where did Theory put that down exactly in relation to this? Oh, over here. Okay. Not that close. That is a pretty big map.
Yeah, it does take a while to get over here, but I mean, Can he get away with this many collection arrays this fast?
Yeah, I think he can. I mean, the travel
this
distance
opener?
is so much further.
Yeah.
Theory's going to commit to probably 2 Power
Now-
Surge Creation Chambers.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but if Theory had done the same strat we've been talking about, he would kill Parting right here.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just, I don't think I'm particularly smart for noticing how strong the strat is after watching someone else do it. But just saying, it would have killed this.
Yeah.
It looks like it for sure, yeah.
Well, if you hold with triple array, no.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
The thing I'm noticing is where Parting's built his buildings, and that's the position that Theory actually wanted to set up his camp there, essentially, with power banks, because you get a really nice arc
Oh,
into the, you know, between the forests. It can be really hard to fight into it, to defend. So I like how Parting's set up there.
Well, the Argent's starting to come out now.
Another Morph Core here for Parting.
That's a third creation
Ooh.
chamber as well, out of Theory.
Is
I
that,
believe.
that's Parting's second creation chamber, right?
I think so.
Depends if there's one in the main base, but yes.
So it's going to be 2 versus 3, but Parting with the defender's advantage.
Who's really the defender when you can bring all of across the map?
Well, I think you do give Parting the defender here because
Yeah.
he's got one more base, right?
Sure.
So that, even though they have the exact same buildings facing each other down.
Yeah.
He has the link node as well, right?
Yep.
So slight defender's advantage maybe, but Theory will have more Argents, which could, you know, be enough here. He's starting to move in, get some good trades.
I think part of the problem here is that Parting, like, you could say that Parting is the strongest micro player ever from StarCraft 2, and it would be hard to argue. You might be able to argue it, but he's in the conversation for that. So, like, even if he's going to be down an Argent or two, in these, like, defensive arc positions where his opponent is the one that has to attack, right? Oh, this is
Oh,
smart.
I love that.
Breaking the trees here. So suddenly that choke point that Parting set up in the middle of the map is going to become kind of redundant if he's able. But there is another choke point here at the trees. So Parting has to be aware on both fronts here and make sure he doesn't get caught out, get caught slipping. He's going to have to watch both.
I do like this little choke point here. It's pretty cool.
It's a good old meme. Thank you.
Yeah, I think it's been long enough that Parting's eco has paid off now, right?
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, and the thing is, it's going to be a bit before this has to lift off and run, right? So
Right.
it's going to his advantage there should get slightly exacerbated as well.
And the arc ship giving vision, hovering over the trees there is really nice. Like, he sees everything.
It's going to force the collection array to move out here, so that's at least some less mining for Parting.
But that just equalizes them, right?
Yeah, exactly. That, he already got a good amount
Yeah.
from that, so the boost of economy has already been felt, but now it'll be, yeah, like you said, just basically even at this point.
Well, in fact, because he was mining it, if it overpays for itself, then Parting should be able to get up a couple Argents minimum.
I mean,
And he's playing he's the more defensive guy because he has the extra array. So Theory has to attack. So, like, I look at a position like this, and I don't know how Theory is supposed to break or win.
Right, because Parting's going to send that collection array down to his third.
Yes.
And then he'll get the eco back online, the eco advantage back online.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
Theory still has to push here.
So, like, he has to push into a more defensive location with less units
Yeah.
and, like, slightly less economy.
Is there any way Parting can get a link node, like, further closer to that? You know what I mean?
I think it's going to get picked off by the Argents if he
I
tries.
don't think you need to anyways. Because as soon as he walks next to the Luminite mine, like, he's going to get blown up. He can't approach.
Yeah.
Like, this back and forth movement, this is like the fakest posturing.
Yeah.
It's like when the gorilla charges at you, but there's glass there, you know?
I was just thinking, what if he used the morph core to take down, like, another tree or two, and he makes another one to attack his other collection array? Like, he makes another link node.
Oh.
Like, maybe you'd want your own link node then? I'm not sure. Maybe you don't need it.
Maybe. Maybe Parting just throws his own down at that point.
Well, we do have some of Theory's units going to the bottom side. I think they caught wind of the collection array, and that's actually now pulling Parting away as well.
Hey.
Oh, what's happening?
Parting is saying something. communicating in a different
I
language.
think he might have.
Oh, is he bugged?
Oh no.
got the ping
Something
bug?
happened here.
Yep, the ping.
Something happened.
I think his keyboard is like stuck or something.
Yeah.
Stuck on the ping menu?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think he needs to alt-tab a bunch. And that
Yeah,
fixes
sometimes
it.
if you alt-tab back in and press Alt, it fixes it, right?
Yeah. I think he's fixed it.
Oh.
But he
Well,
lost a lot
To be
there,
fair,
like-
it looked like Theory kind of
still
like
not attacking,
respected
though.
it. He like didn't attack
Yeah.
anything there, which was kind of interesting. Anyways.
I think I hear Parting yelling. Is
I
that
think-
Parting?
No,
that's
that's the
Korean
Korean
casters.
commentators.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit. We should be yelling, guys. That's why the Korean commentators are always better. Ah! Now, this is a frustrating thing for both of them.
Yeah.
Because, like, as Theory, you're like, okay, I made this actually. He made a very good move going to the south.
Yeah.
And so, like, if it is a legit bug and it's your teammate and friend and stuff, you're like, oh, man. Like, you know, this could be a legitimate win for him with a great tactic like that. And then also, it's like, okay, well, hey, was this, you know, just Parting getting unlucky as well?
Because that also he lost the other collectioner at the top as well.
Yeah.
When Parting was going back down to
Exactly.
defend, he lost all of them.
It looked like he couldn't move his army for a little bit there, and he does lose
Yeah.
2 arrays because of it.
Yeah.
Or is he stuck again?
It looks like it.
What is he doing?
No, it looks like his stuff is just kind of stuck there.
Yeah,
He
he is
got there
moving through the
eventually.
trees now to kill some buildings. I can't tell if those are just on following an earlier command or if they're being controlled
the way
through
his
them.
army is moving is not how Parting normally moves.
Right, you're talking
Yeah.
about the best control in the game, and it's looking a bit weird.
Just suddenly become possessed.
Just forget how to micro. Start microing like me, just like.
No, that actually
Movement.
very much reminds me of games that I've had in any game where like a key gets stuck down or something. Okay, we're gonna pause, I think, and figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
All right, so it looks like we did have a bug there.
We did have a bug.
Yeah, it says
Oh, that's rough, man. That because
Yeah.
like Parting definitely had an advantage, and then Theory did make a very good
Yeah,
move,
yeah.
Right.
which was gonna make the game very interesting again. So, but I mean, if it's a legit bug where you're losing 2 arrays, you can't force that, right?
Right,
Like
yeah.
so, but I feel for both sides. That's
Yeah.
because the game was actually quite interesting at that point.
Yeah. No, I think the move to go to the bottom was absolutely correct, and he was about to actually like even without the bug happening, I think he still swings that to an actual playable spot.
Yeah.
Does
Yeah,
he kill
maybe.
both arrays? I don't know, but
I don't think you ever kill both.
No,
Yeah.
but you
can
might
hold
get one. You
Yeah.
might get one.
Parting actually had more Argents, right?
Yes, for sure.
So
Yeah.
he can definitely hold his natural, his second base at
Yeah.
least. And then the question becomes, they're both on 2 base, but did Parting's third pay off enough for him to have a substantial lead or not? But I don't think you could say either player had like a decisive advantage.
I think before the attack to the south,
yeah.
Parting 100% is ahead. The
Yeah.
attack to the south was a very interesting tactic. Parting was clearly going to move some army down there at least. We don't know what would have happened, right? So, like, the thing is, I think in a tournament setting, you know, as someone who's played tournaments as well, like, you can't give someone a game like that. Even if they're ahead, you can't do it. You like, if there's a bug, you gotta, in my
Right.
opinion, you replay it.
Especially his teammates.
Yeah, well, I mean, just especially as, like, just the way competitive atmospheres are. Like, if it's not truly decided, just replay it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And, well, hopefully the decision doesn't come down to the players themselves, but the TOs, and we'll see what happens.
Alrighty, we're going to go to a quick break, guys, get this all fixed up, and when we come back, we'll tell you exactly what's going on. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we are back, and we have our official referee, owner of the stream and the tournament. If you're angry about what he's about to say, it was his decision. Tasteless, what are we doing?
His word is the law. So it turns out there's some kind of a bug. When he's trying to select anything, it looks like he's trying to land a building. The cursor stays there. He can't always click on everything, but sometimes he can. There's no pause in the game right now, so we had no way to stop what was happening.
Oh,
so
man.
damage was being traded, obviously, which is going to impact how everything else pans out. We also don't have resume from replay yet. This game is not in 1.0. I talked about the players. They've agreed to just replay the match. we don't really have any other option. So.
Yep.
But Theory was gonna win.
Yeah, but that's basically what they both wanted. So we took a look into it, and so that's what we're gonna do.
Oh, it's the right
Yeah,
choice.
yeah,
Of
yeah.
course, you got to regame. You can't just be calling it. So
It's been an insane series, by the way.
it has.
We've been
been
watching.
wild.
It's the battle of the buildings. No Therium allowed.
No. Yeah. Has there
There
been
was-
any
I
theory
think there
in
has
mind?
been no Therium mined
Zero.
the entire
Oh,
series.
wow.
And I
Yeah,
find
yeah.
myself, even though that there is an overcharge because the morph cores themselves don't have it, I find myself not angry about this.
Yeah.
All right. And here we go. The big question is, what mind game will occur, right? It was triple array from parting. Do you just go for the double arc ship?
Well, if that's how it plays out, then Theory would be in a great position, right? Like, probably winning the game. But I think Parting would do something different. I don't think he'll do the same build, although he could prove me wrong. We'll have to see here. He sends his first Morph Core over to take his second base.
Just to note, he took the right one last time.
True.
So he took the left one this time first.
Okay, we do see Theory taking his, so it's not going to be the Arc Chip Morph Core rush. But he is still sending it over into the middle of the map, so he might do a similar build where he makes his creation chambers aggressively and tries to push here.
Did you get the scan there from Parting as well, just to confirm that something is being made there? And I think, okay, well, no, he is still making a Morph Core and still rallying it over, so he still will go for the 3 collection array, it seems like. So
Yeah.
same thing. Are we going to just have the exact same situation?
That it makes a lot of sense, just like the basic theory of RTS, if you think about it, right? If you are doing something a little greedy and your opponent's doing the same thing, you should go a little bit more greedy.
Right.
That's like always the way, because it takes too long to get attacks started. That's just like, this is basic stuff, so I think that Parting is showing a better understanding of the game theory.
Whoa. That's why we paid the big
Thanks
bucks.
for flying me in.
He is the best. How do you do it, you wordsmith? Okay, creation chamber down here as Theory's arc is continuing southbound and going to make a little collection array over here.
So this is different, right?
Yeah.
Last time
Yeah.
he didn't take this, so he's actually going to have an equal economy to Parting here. Whereas last game, he was down 2 bases to 3, right?
But,
Right.
tempo-wise, he's going to have his 2 creation chambers up. That one just finished, right? And there's a so maybe they're actually closer than we thought here. Okay.
I think the order was slightly
Yes.
different, but
Yeah.
Parting took his bases first, then the chambers, but they're eventually going to have the same stuff.
Yeah, it was like array, chambers versus array, chamber.
Right.
I follow.
But-
Huge difference.
But Parting doesn't know this,
How
right?
dare you?
No, it matters, but Parting doesn't know. He scanned the natural. He might think this is the same 2-base push, whereas Theory might be trying to trick him by
Yes.
making the collection array
That's a good point.
not in...
What?
or-
Was that a mistake? Like, he was making a second arc ship.
Yeah.
Was
and
that? Did he like think that it wasn't an aggressive opening and then cancel it and realize, oh crap, I need another creation chamber? Or was that a mistake?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Did he
I
want
don't-
it from
Very
the
hard to
beginning?
tell.
he wouldn't wait, but it's a weird place to make the arc ship anyways, right?
I guess.
I don't
Just
know.
a misclick, maybe?
Oh, that
could be.
That could be painful.
But
or it
he's
could be
you
not.
know that he's not clicking on anything. He's using hotkeys, so like
Yeah.
where's the
Miss
hotkey for
hotkey.
arc ship compared to
Yeah.
But it's grid, right? So everything's
True.
kind of close.
Yeah, grid does allow you to fat finger it if you mess it up. Well, I think, Theory, he's pushing, but it doesn't feel like he's got the muscle to get in here, at least not now.
Yeah, I mean, that creation chamber is at like half health already. Like,
Why
Why
is
is it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of out on the side here, and it already seems like Parting's trying to kind of surround this position.
Look at that power bank on the bottom of this cliff, too. There's one just below that from Theory, which is, like, really out there. Like, it's just completely on the other side. It's not helping him
If he ever
whatsoever.
fights on top of those rocks, he's going to be set. though.
Hey, a quick question, right? Because we're seeing this same position pop up, right? Where you're making these arcs and, like, realistically, if you both make a pretty reasonable arc here, like, it looks like Parting is going to be able to pick off the creation chamber. But, like, if you both make a pretty decent arc, how many Argents do you have to make before you can change tech? Because this is, like, a very common thing in RTS, right?
Yeah.
Where, like, you'll be doing the exact same thing as each other, And there is a unit number where you can switch tech, but you have to stay on it to a certain amount.
Right. And for some things, it's way too much, like Phoenix is in StarCraft 2, where it's actually until you get a mothership.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Well, I mean, positionally, I think this is just better for partying. I mean,
Yeah.
he's got an open space. This is very bottlenecked. You know, it's one of these weird things where it's like, I mean, I guess you could abandon this position, but then you're going to lose all the infrastructure you set up here now. It does seem to be a very punishing feature that you can have. I mean, look, it's powerful to be able to push with these power batteries, but then, you know, it's a double-edged sword. If you have to back out, you're going to lose all the utility that you have
Oh my God.
in your
He-
command card and
He
everything.
can't give this up, and Parting knows it. He's got many more Argents here. He's going to push in, trying to push in and take out these Argents. They're falling. Does he have enough? Does he have any more Link Node, like top bar ability charges?
No, I don't think he does. He's got not much left here. I mean, this Argent count is just massive here for Party. He's just able to walk over this position, dives in deep, able to clear it out, and then is able to replenish back with his own power banks on the left side and come back in for another play.
Yeah, that power bank on the south of the rocks has not been useful at all.
And that's that.
GG, man.
It's
All
too
right,
much.
That's it. Parting takes it. I got to say, this was. We knew this was going to be close. We knew it was going to be epic. It could not have been closer.
Yeah.
That's a heartbreaker.
true.
Yeah.
It's very close.
I was sad not to see how he plays Infernal against Celestial, but it was really interesting actually to see him actually play more aggressively than Parting, I would say.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
the double arc ship play was very interesting.
We don't often see
we were
Parting on the
kinda,
back foot. Like,
initially scratching our heads backstage till we saw the Morph Cores come out. We're like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. Very cool series. Kind of an emotional one, right? You got these two teammates. They've come this far in the game. They battled it out. It could have gone either way until the very end. And then we have you know, something that happens in these live esports events. A bug happens, and we have to do a rematch.
Yeah.
Ultimately, Parting comes out on top.
Not really what we didn't expect here. It's
Right.
just, you know, Parting is the fact that he was actually in that, you know, in a position to be eliminated there, being down in the series was pretty interesting. I mean, although I've said it before, I think the lower bracket players were sweating bullets for a second there when when Parting looked like he was. And in this last game, the third game or fourth game, I think too, when the double arc ship was about to do it too, pretty crazy. And here's the boy himself.
Parting, have a
Come
seat
on
over here.
over.
Get the mic turned on for you. Congratulations. You have defeated Theory. It was a crazy series. How are you feeling?
I feeling like this match was GSL final for me. Make me super tired and make me nervous.
Yeah.
You know, the match are very close. The game, the game neon.
The
game contents.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
look for him for the translations. His screen is 10 times better than mine, bro.
so yeah, I'm very nervous and.
Well, congratulations. Are we correct in that there was no Therium mined in that series? you got use the microphone to talk.
Sorry. 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 What did you say?
It was only Luminite mined, right? No
yeah.
Therium.
Yeah.
Have you mined any Therium in the tournament so far?
Oh, good.
I don't think he had. No, he didn't.
No.
I
Actually,
don't think so.
How many resources do
Literally
you
zero.
think are in the game?
I don't know. Actually, I don't know. But
Oh, no.
yeah, this is so hilarious. I wanna tell you, but the games is can't making the Ethereum, right?
Yeah,
The
you're right.
game-
Yeah.
Yeah, so sad. Maybe next match will be
Maybe.
again
A little bit of Ethereum next game.
Celestial again Celestial, right?
It's Slash vs. Celestial next, right?
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
no. It's
Again, resource.
All right, just Luminite.
Okay.
yeah,
Until the
Luminite,
next
yeah,
tournament. Yeah.
Yeah.
next-
the Luminite only
We'll
run.
figure out the other resources
Yeah.
later.
Take it one step
Keep
at a time.
going.
Man, that map with all the Therium in the center is feeling real stupid right now.
I'm curious because he did the 2 arc ship build, 2 arc ship mother morph core rush, right? What you didn't do it against him at all, like, but you lost to it. Do you think it's actually not good, or?
Actually, if I 100% my performance, if I did, I can defense easy peasy. But now my focus is not where. A little bit
Okay.
tired and nervous.
Yeah.
cold.
Cold too?
And-
Oh, it's
Oh,
so
no.
bad.
Little headache.
Yeah.
Terrible
yeah,
tournament
A
conditions.
little bit of diarrhea. The whole thing's bad.
But why I don't do that? Because I don't want to show about that the little bit weird game.
Okay.
I want to
Oh.
show
For the
many,
fans.
many good.
Oh.
Yeah, to fans, to viewers.
Then mine some Therium.
Okay. Good question. If I keep mining the Ethereum, this interview is not me. Very, interview,
Okay, well, congratulations on your victory. You are very close to actually winning this entire thing. Do you have anything you want to say to the people watching at home before we let you go and go to commercial?
Oh, hey guys, you know what is this? This cross?
Ah!
The tasteries.
This is not planned, by the
Yeah,
way.
no.
This is just
This
actually.
is totally him.
You get to come to every tournament we do now, by the way.
I love it.
Buy some merch,
Yeah. Hope you
limited
guys,
edition.
Yeah. Hope you guys buy more and more. Ask to your mom and grandmother, grandfather.
That's right. Get the last three numbers on the back of the credit card.
And then subscribe this channel
Yes.
and Athos' channel, Sturgeon channel, Gemini channel. Yeah, guys. Thank you.
Party's channel.
It's your channel.
Baby, yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to be right back. When we return, another, I guess we call it a CVC match, Celestial versus Celestials, coming up. You don't want to miss it. We will be right back.